410. I said 410.
I didn't know cancer makes you support child abuse. I have to Google that. Is that one of the symptoms?
Ray, like I said, I have no issues with anybody that wants to do whatever they want to do.
You're disgusting.
Because you attack women and children.
Please.
You attack women and children.
Please.
You're just as bad.
I'm not attacking you. You're making up lies.
Everybody be quiet. Everybody be quiet.
Some respect, please.
Everybody be quiet.
Yo.
Mute yourself, Afro Latina.
Sorry, I thought you had muted me.
Honestly, y'all need to take this somewhere else because this is not going to.
I don't care about her, so I have nothing to talk to her about.
Right. You said what you said. She said what she said. That's the end of this. Excuse me. When I say people mute, I mean that. Listen. Don't make it uncomfortable for everybody. Like, y'all said what y'all said. We heard you. Honestly, y'all need to take y'all little lover squirrel. Y'all need to take y'all lover quarrel to the side because this is not conducive to the conversation. Like, we do not care. If y'all have personal issues, y'all need to deal with your entanglement, deal with
This
it.
ain't personal.
But we don't want to talk about this Okay, then. So, square, that's it. No more talking to each other. Let's move on because we're talking about Patrick. And this is a sidebar conversation. The end. We're not talking about no proof because I don't care about this topic. This is ridiculous. She called you names. You called her names. You talk like, we're not doing this. I don't house lives like this. You got to take this to somebody else's live.
Give me your IG so I can.
No, put your hands down on unapologetic. I don't like when people put their hands up. Not silence your voice, but this I'm not having. I'm not talking about this any longer.
Can you
Period.
Your IG, is it the same as this one here? Just so I can send it to you. Just so I can send you the screenshots, because I knew he would do that. He always calls people a liar.
Okay. You could. I don't care. You honestly, I really don't care.
I would have never even come up.
You know she's a Patrick supporter, right? This is all she's going to talk about.
Support of anybody.
I just said this is what I got to do. I don't want to talk about it. I'm serious. This is not important to me. Like, what? I'm over it. I don't care. Unapologetic. What's up?
I was about to say, they were saying that she is a Patrick supporter and she came here to be a distraction and she's an informant and some other types of. That's what I was trying to tell you. And I was just telling you, I don't know her, but
it's fine. They can come in the room, but they can't sit at the table, and that's what they need to know. Yeah, and I might have went over some people's head. They can come in the room, but they cannot sit at the table. That's what they're saying. They can come in a room and watch, but you can never sit at the table. What's up, YS? BZ? I'm going to let you up, but I think you need to calm down a little bit, Gia.
Okay. So we're all here for one reason, and that's Patrick. So I'm going to come up, and Miss Ray, you were in the live earlier. Till Death, you were in the live. Scala, you are my character witness. So Sobi went off on something, calling me a liar. I got 2 screenshots to prove it, but back in January, February, Scala had a problem with Lady Grimm. He started doxing her or whatever. Then Patrick, I went in his live. That was around February. So I said I was in that live with him around January, February. I don't remember what month because we're now in June. So Sobi got mad, calling me a liar, saying it was in March. Now I look back at my messages when Leola wrote me, and that was at the beginning, a week after all this shit went down. So I want to prove this because I want Sobi to come up here and apologize for that shit. Because it wasn't in March that I was in Patrick's live. So I'm gonna
so
show.
So when was it?
It was it was like the last week or the middle of February when that shit went down with Scala and Lady. And then I was scrolling through, and then Patrick was like, "Oh, you're an op. I heard blah blah blah," and I was like, "I'm no op. I'm just or any of that stuff. I'm just here for the kids." So Sobe swears up and down it was in March. I asked him to provide the proof. He don't have no proof. Now, Scala, it was in February when the shit happened, wasn't it?
Stop cursing on my live.
Oh, sorry,
Why,
Miss
you know how
Ray.
this goes.
I ain't gonna
You know they
lie.
looking for
I don't
me.
remember anything
So,
about
Mimi,
TikTok. I'm not even.
why
I don't remember anything.
Unapologetic. Mute.
So I'm going to show these
Yeah.
messages. This was a week
Getting
after
stressed.
because I did not even know who Leola Foreman was or some other random white tea lady that reached out to me. So I got the messages. I can send them to you, Miss Ray. But Sobe just went off for no reason, calling me a liar. And that was like way back in February when this shit or stuff happened. Sorry. So it wasn't March. But Scala, you probably have the
thank
recording of
you.
the live or something on your
I got
thing.
one of those.
But I'm not trying to fight with nobody. I respect Sobe because he's a fellow Marine. But the fact that he went off instead of saying, hey,
No, my lips is dry.
instead of saying, hey, bro, I don't think that timeline's accurate. But the fact that like we're all on the same side coming at me in a live, calling me a liar, that he don't trust me, like we're all here on the same side, you know?
I know that was hurtful. I can see how that would be pain. Like I don't know what happened there.
No, I tried to speak to him, but he unblocked me or he unfriended me and blocked me over some discrepancy in a timeline or something. So,
Man.
Like I don't know. Like Sobe's not here. I didn't know because he has to work something. Oh, thank you. I'm getting a lot of nice little things.
Hey, Ray.
Hi, sweetheart.
but I know Scala over here. He screen
YS,
records
hold up a
everything.
second. This is my mod. This is at least one of them, and she's probably struggling in the comment section. What's up?
I'm struggling like I'm struggling. I'm trying to understand. This is about Patrick. So I'm trying to figure out why you guys are coming in the box discussing different issues that you guys have with each other. This isn't the live for that.
Well, ma'am, this
It's
kind of
not
have to
this-
do something because we're all on the same team, but there's so much discord between us now because like everybody's just discording amongst each other when we should all be focused on the same thing. Like if there's a timeline discrepancy, cool. Because like Sobe and Scala and all of us have said, we ain't friends. We're here for one purpose. But if it's a timeline discrepancy or something, that shouldn't derail us. Like Miss Ray said, we shouldn't get off track just because of a disagreement of a timeline to call each other liars or something over that. Because I ain't supported Patrick at all. I mean, I'm the one that's going hardcore making faces over here of these people and wearing them around at Walmart and shit, you know, just to make funny videos of them. So
I understand that. I'm just saying whatever issue that you guys have, that should probably be discussed in a separate live. Ray's live is solely about Patrick. That's it. At the end of that. That's it. So any other issue that you have with Sobe, with Scala, with Jim and Joe, that needs to be on a whole different live. We are focusing solely on Patrick. That's it. There's no gray area. That's a period at the end of that statement.
She said what she said.
For people in the comments, please no using all caps. It's just for the mods to get Ray's attention. We appreciate all the gifts, all the taps, all the
Thank you.
shares. We see you guys. It means a lot. And that's all I will say with that. Just separate things, take it to a separate live. You guys have
She
a
said
good
what she
night.
said.
I agree.
Thank you. YS, I know why you're doing this, and I understand this, and I think this is something we need to talk to the side about. I know it was done in a public place. Wow, what is all this stuff? Thank you, guys. I know it was done in the public, and I know that you feel some type of way about it, but I don't not trust you at this point, because there could be like I don't have that same feeling. I just want you to know.
Oh,
I don't have that feeling.
well, no, I understand, Miss Ray, and I agree with your mod. It was just, my thing is that we're all collectively here for one reason, and that is to get rid of freaking Patrick. And I just don't want everything to fall apart when we're so close to the finish.
It won't fall. And, oh, thank you. In every movement, there is chaos. I don't know if people think it's like some smooth sailing. You just show up the day you're supposed to show up. I just gonna put this. Please don't put this man up in my live because he is crazy.
Is this one better?
Oh, thank you, whoever just did that.
Like,
Oh, no, please.
please, like, don't give them any more. Like, don't give them any more recognition. This happens in movements, guys. It's unfortunate that in the movements, our stuff is put on on lives, but this ain't a first disagreement in a movement. People always arguing. It's intense. It's stressful because this is stressful. It's stressful. It's stressful to do what we doing. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of work. We have to. It's like it's like having the same conversation every single day, answering the same questions every single day. It's a lot of work, but we chose this, and so we doing it. And sometimes we get upset with each other because we don't like what one person says. I hate when people talk about the t-shirts, but they still get up on the goddamn. They still get on platforms talking about the t-shirts.
Oh, you said no.
So it is what it is at this point. Like. People argue, but don't you ever think that we're going to stop doing what we're doing because we're not. We're not, sweetheart. You can come in the room, but you'll never have a seat at the table. And that's what you need to know. But wait a minute, Evil, because Jen is here and Jen has been my supporter for a long time and she's never come in my. What's up?
Hey, baby.
Oh my God, I'm so shocked. I'm like, what? Jen wants to come up?
I know. I love you. I'm here for your accent, but here for the support and absolutely, taking down Patrick. Anyone that abuses children, like, I'm here for it.
Thank you. Oh, you just made my day.
I love you. You know this.
Thank you. I'm all blushing because it's just like she's been around forever. Through all my ass kicking, she's just been here holding me down. So.
Years and years.
So.
I love you.
Thank you. I'm happy you came in the box. That was so brave of you. I wouldn't have suggested it if you would have asked me because I don't want them.
Yeah,
I have a question for YSB. In my live earlier, did you say, if I'm not mistaken, did you say that you actually talked to Patrick's wife, ex-wife? Did you say that?
In your live earlier? No, I didn't mention Patrick's wife.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Okay. Thank you.
Go ahead, Dunn. I'm sorry.
I mean, as far as like what you said earlier, I do agree. Movements do end up having their crazy parts because of people having their arguments, and then you got the infiltrators